Welcome, namaskaram, namaste, salam, sabwana, salutations. So here's an update on the hate crime, hate speech charge that I opened. Firstly, as I've already reported, the Brighton Beach SAPS first refused to enroll the matter, open the charge, as they said there was no such charge. They then asked me to go to the Human Rights Commission. After that, they argued that the hate was not directed at me per se, so I could not open the charge. They then asked me to come back on Monday to see a senior detective. After my insistence that they were denying me my lawful right to open a charge, they complied. Last night, I received the case number and a call from the station and Officer Vali, female Officer Vali. She advised me that on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, they would refer the docket to the prosecutor for a decision on how to proceed, whether to prosecute or not. Now, herein lies my issue with SAPS, and this has been an issue for a while. And this is a classic example of how they operate. According to me, before any docket is thrown at the prosecutor to make a decision on the matter, it is incumbent, and it is my belief, it is incumbent on the IO, the investigating officer, to do some level of investigation on the matter, interview the suspect, obtain a warning statement, etc. Give the prosecutor enough information to make an informed decision on how to proceed. Prosecutors only pursue a prosecution if they feel they have a winnable case. Otherwise, if they lose, they can be sued for a malicious prosecution. Many dockets are declined to prosecute by the prosecutor simply because there is not enough evidence to pursue a winning prosecution. Now, a few months back, a case of mine was declined by the prosecutor in Chatsworth. The IO from Chatsworth SAPS did almost nothing, according to me. His superior insisted that he had done his job. I wasn't happy with that. I laid an official complaint against the IO. The investigation that followed showed that the IO had in fact failed to thoroughly investigate the matter, and the docket was reopened and is back in front of the SPP. Now, in this matter, hate speech has been declared an offense a crime. Section 4 of the Prevention and Combating of Hate Crime and Hate Speech Act of 2023 states, any person who intentionally publishes, propagates, advocates, makes available, or communicates anything to one or more persons in a manner that could reasonably be construed to demonstrate a clear intention to be harmful or to incite hate, harm, and promote or propagate hatred based on one or more of the grounds is guilty of the offense of hate speech. Is guilty of the offense of hate speech. Any person, then point B, any person who intentionally distributes or makes available an electronic communication which that person knows constitutes hate speech as contemplated in paragraph A above through an electronic communication system such as Facebook, TikTok, etc. This information is accessible by any member of the public or accessible by or directed at a specific person who can be considered to be a victim of hate speech is guilty of an offense. The law is now clear on hate speech. The creator has committed an offense, evidence has been supplied, and in my opinion, Lerato Mshlango should be arrested, charged, and placed before court. But from what I'm being told by SAPS, they need a directive from the NPA on how to proceed. On Monday, I will meet, or on Tuesday, I think, I'll meet with the head of detectives at Brighton Beach SAPS. I'll keep you posted. In closing, we must remain mindful of Penny Sparrow. In 2026, in a Facebook post, she likened black people to monkeys. The ANC was so incensed that it instituted an equality court action against Sparrow, who was then found guilty of hate speech and fined. Now, I wonder if in this matter the ANC, the DA, the Patriotic Alliance, Action SA, EFF, or any other party would jump in the ring on this matter in defense of Indian people. In the meantime, the 1860 NIC Congress and myself remain the only party to be on the front line championing the rights of the Indian minority.
Dollar what you must, dollar what you crave, but don't dollar flop, don't dollar with the masala.